So I just hit my 4th day of making over 200 on Top Step X. I could have made probably like $60, $100 more, but I ended up moving my take profit, which was initially at 3.9. We were getting choppy right here, so that was making me nervous. So I moved my take profit down to 3.5. Once I seen that volume come in, I just didn't have enough time to move it back to 3.9. But I had one short. I was gonna do just like a quick scalp below below this zone right here, but that was a big mistake because we had a lot of buyers at 2600 and it was right after 1 a.m. so we got a nice bounce off 2600 all the way to 2640, well, 39.75. If I would have, been more patient, I could have caught this whole move. That's a nice move right there to retest this trend line over here. That's what happens when you want to take quick scalps and not be patient, especially when we have levels right here. And we were on the hour with 1 a.m. approaching in this zone. Normally we do see a spike in volume on each hour, like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., sometimes 12 a.m., 4 a.m. So, yeah, but I hit my 200 goal. I'm not going to trade in the morning or afternoon most likely. So I am bummed that I didn't move my take profit. Once I would have seen this volume come in, I normally move my take profits. Well, I just said that really fast. But more or less $100 that I missed out on right there. Alright, so that's my trade for March 6th, 1:35 a.m. Yesterday I took a $100 loss, and then today I was kind of like making money, losing money here and there. So I'm really excited about this trade. I'm happy I don't have to trade tomorrow. And yeah, one more day until I request a payout. So I just wanted to show really quickly how on Bookmap they added this level right here, 180, that was not there previously. So that changed pretty fast. 51 at 20, 180, lots of buying right there. So it might just bounce and continue up off that 180. It'd be nice if we could just clear that level and head back down to 165, but I have no idea where all these buyers just came in from. Look at that, that's interesting. We broke 180, what's gonna happen? Should I break even right here? Might just bounce and head back up and take off. Oh, and once again, that level at 180 is gone. So maybe I don't really know how to read Bookmap because, well, I definitely need to learn more how to read Bookmap. What I've been doing, it's been working, so I'm doing something right clearly, but I wouldn't mind like an in-depth know-how on, or how-to on Bookmap. But can we hit that 6.5? Doesn't look like it. Does not look like it. Normally I don't even trade this hour. I'll probably trade at like 1, 2 a.m. But I wanted to fix my sleep schedule, but seems like that's not going to happen. I like to just make my $200 at night so that in the daytime I can trade options or just have free time in the day. But if we go above or touch 8.5, I'm going to, yeah, if we get above 8.5, I'm just going to take a loss on this. Using a mental stop loss right now, but I'm hoping we just kind of collapse below this level right here where the trend lines cross. If we can break down, we'll get a nice move to 6.5. Being very stubborn right here. Still see that level on Bookmap at 6.5, nothing at 8.0 anymore. I don't see any hidden orders. Come on, just do it. Just give it up. It's just always so conflicting. There's so many conflicting thoughts when you're in a trade like this, especially when you have a mental stop loss. I could break even. I could take a small loss. I could have took a bigger loss up here. We could bounce and take off. There's just so many different directions that this can go. It just all comes down to your risk and how much of your capital you want to protect. That's how I think about it. Like if I lose this right here, I'm still up really nicely on the week, so I'm not gonna really complain that much about it. I'm only stressing right now because I just want to make that $200 so I can see what's gonna happen with my payout. Because I've been going over my contract size. I'm technically only supposed to be using 2 MNQs, which is kind of confusing to me, but that's what it says on my top step scaling plan, allowed 2 contracts. So let's see what's going on with Bookmap. Still seeing levels at 6.5, 6.0. But if buyers feel like stepping in, it's just not going to go well. looks a lot nicer right here. Unless something funky happens, we should get that breakdown to 6.5 would be so nice. If 6.5 can clear and we can go even lower, that'd be really sweet. Next level would be 6.0, and then really after 6.0, there's just not much there. Let me see what's hidden orders right at 173.5, but I'm not exactly sure if that's a sell order or, I mean, it looks like it's a sell order. Yeah, I'm gonna have to learn how to read Bookmap more in depth. I'd probably have, much more of an advantage if I did that, but I kind of want to get out of this because it's just stressing me out right now. But I'm just going to hold because there's no major data coming out. White House Crypto Summit. We have Dutch consumer spending. What's going to happen? Are we going to bounce off this where we had this range, we had all those buyers come in, or are those buyers going to get scared? Maybe I should have just went break even, but if this hits my target down here, I'll be done for the day. Normally I don't let my trading get this intense, but not sure what's going on. I guess I'm just eager for that payout. That's not really the best way to feel, or the best way to go about trading is to be eager and like anxious and rush into things. That's not good trading. But like I said, my risk is fine. I have a mental stop loss. I'm already up nicely on the week, so this is why I'm trading this way. But it looks like my trade isn't going to hit. There's more buyers stepping in over here, so I might have to take a loss, unfortunately. Could have broke even, but Bookmap is telling me to stay in this trade until 6.5 is hit. Trying to be patient right here. It's a big lesson I've been learning in life lately is being patient, and I guess they call it the art of patience for a reason. It really is a skill that you have to master in life, and that's probably why trading is calling my name to teach me patience. But come on, just hurry up. 6.5. It's 11:19 p.m. 6.5. 6.0. I don't like this pattern that's forming right here. It looks like a mini bull flag is coming in. I'm not really liking that. Not really liking that at all. Back to break even. Let's go pull the rug on this thing. Let's get lower. Question is, if we get close to 6.5, are we going to bounce off? Or are they going to pull the rug at 6.5 and it's just going to get down to this trend line at 6.0? We could hit 6.0 if this keeps going down. We'll put it at 6.1. But I'm losing my patience, so it's doing the same thing as before, where instead of breaking down, we just had buyers come in. They weren't allowing this level to break. I have to mark this level after I'm out of this trade. It's about 7.2, 7.3. That's definitely a level right there. Like if we touch that level tomorrow, it's likely we'll bounce off of it. Come on. Bookmap, just clear that level. Just sweep it out the way. 6.5. And there we go, back above. Alright, I'm gonna just get out of this trade. And unless I see heavy volume come in. I see some levels coming in at 155. This is just very stubborn. So a lot is going on right here. See what sessions are open. Why does it say? Alright, I'm gonna get out of this trade. Would be nice if I could make some profits at least, but
Order filled.
Interesting. If we keep dropping down right here, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm still down $100. And what do we have here? We hit my target. I just want to cry right now. That's trading for you. How much profits did I miss out on? I think still up. So what's next? Next levels are 150, 145. Am I gonna sell right here? Absolutely not. Tempting though, very tempting. Maybe one contract.
Order filled.
There we go. 145 looks pretty nice. Just see more selling come in. So I took another crappy trade after realizing that I should have held that first trade because we hit my take profit and I would have been done trading for the day. I would have surpassed my $200 goal and I would have, been all set. But, even still, it's not like if this is ever going to end. Trading is an ongoing thing and I would have took my payout and it would have just begun all over again. So I shouldn't really view it as, oh, I've hit 5 days, 200, now I'm done. It's a never-ending journey with this. At the end of the day, you just want to make things as easy for you as possible, and being more patient with my trades. Once again, we come back to this topic of being patient. But, if I would have entered a bit later at this candle, kind of in the middle of this range right here, I would have hit my take profit because I would have had less time in that trade, giving me, more mental capital to hold through this. We only have so much mental capital and patience where we can watch these candles go up and down and get close to our profit and then it bounces back. It's we want to make trading as easy as possible and keep it as simple as possible. But our brains tell us to rush into it and just get to that money, and that's just not it's not what trading is about. Trading really is all about mastering the art of patience, and it's a really interesting concept when you think of trading in that way. But it's marketed as something you can get rich quickly off of. It's marketed as something that's cool and fun and masculine to do, when in reality, who are the people marketing trading as this way? Is it the ones that are manipulating the markets as well? That's likely. So it's important to just remember that trading is really just mastering the arts of being patient and living and taking things as simple in a simple life in a simple manner. So looks like I learned an important life lesson tonight. Losing these few trades. I was so close to hitting my 200 goal. So it's very, very frustrating. And I allow myself to feel the frustrating parts of trading and the just all those different emotions that you can feel when you trade. Even though they say to trade with no emotions, yeah, you definitely should. But if you don't allow yourself to feel how upsetting it is when you lose, you're not really going to learn. You're going to make your mind numb to losing. So you should get a bit emotional and let yourself feel those losing days, at least. So with that being said, maybe I won't trade tomorrow and I'll just take the day off and pretend like I hit my 200 goal, and that'll kind of put me back into the confidence and momentum that I need to continue and carry on with. But so I took another crappy trade after realizing that I should have held that first trade because we hit my take profit and I would have been done trading for the day. I would have surpassed my $200 goal and I would have, been all set. But, even still, it's not like if this is ever going to end. Trading is an ongoing thing and I would have took my payout and it would have just begun all over again. So I shouldn't really view it as, oh, I've hit 5 days, 200, now I'm done. It's a never-ending journey with this. you know, at the end of the day, you just want to make things as easy for you as possible. And, you know, I'm probably going to consider being more patient with my trades. Once again, we come back to this topic of being patient. But, you know, if I would myself to feel the frustrating parts of trading and the just all those different emotions that you can feel when you trade, even though they say to trade with no emotions, yeah, you definitely should. But if you don't allow yourself to feel how upsetting it is when you lose, you're not really going to learn. You're going to make your mind numb to losing. So you should get a bit emotional and let yourself feel those losing days at least. So with that being said, maybe I won't trade tomorrow and I'll just take the day off and pretend like I hit my 200 goal, and that'll kind of put me back into the confidence and momentum that I need to continue and carry on with.